was playing my part, I wasn't trying to play you. Mistakes that I made, too young, but I still knew. Right from wrong, now all I want to heal these open wounds. But I live with the moments that I cannot undo. If I can't feel it, does it still exist? If it's only in my mind, still dreaming my children. And now I'm in the river that held their skin, hearing their lips and washing the stars eyes off of them until there was no sin. But what a forgetting where it's been. In the hands of God, and the mouth of kings, still dreaming my children. And now I'm in the river that held their skin, hearing their lips and washing the stars eyes off of them until there was no sin. What a forgetting where it's been. In the hands of God, and the mouths of kings. I was praying for love strong enough to forgive me. The water dried up, I forgot where it could lead. I promised back then I would sacrifice whatever you could need. But break it just once and your face finds it hard to believe. If I can't hear it, does it still exist? If it's only in my mind, still dreaming my children. And now I'm in the river that held their skin, hearing their lips and washing the stars eyes off of them until there was no sin. But what a forgetting where it's been. In the hands of God, and the mouths of kings, still dreaming my children. And now I'm in the river that held their skin, hearing their lips and washing the stars eyes off of them until there was no sin. What a forgetting where it's been. In the hands of God, and the mouths of kings. And the birds will bring a song that I sing. The rivers of spirit, and bathing. And I wouldn't fear nothing, believing in these dreams of my children. But now I'm in the river that held their skin, hearing their lips and washing the stars eyes off of them until there was no sin. But what a forgiving everything. Like the hands of God, and the mouths of kings, still dreaming my children. And now I'm in the river that held their skin, hearing their lips and washing the stars eyes off of them until there was no sin. What a forgetting where it's been. In the hands of God, and the mouths of kings. I was playing my part, I wasn't trying to play you. The water dried up, we forgot what it takes to forgive ourselves and forget the scars that the world drew upon our hearts underneath their own truth.
Where do I find you? 'Cause I've been searching far and wide. Oh, I'm just sick of wasting time. And babe, I wanna clear my mind. Where do I find you? I'm calling for you now, can you hear me? I'm searching through the crowds, can you see me now? Can you see me now? If you feel the same, then won't you let me know? If the feeling's right, then won't you let
Good afternoon, everyone, ladies and gentlemen. What a beautiful day to spend your Saturday afternoon to be here, and you're about to witness some of the amazing performances and our talented designers for their beautiful garments. Now, welcome to the Journey of Many Colors, lovely presented by the Australian Red Cross Migration Support Programs, Connected Women Darwin Group, and thank you for all of the guests, sponsors, partners, and especially volunteers for coming and making this event possible. Now, my name is Catherine.
Hello, good evening, everyone. My name is Reshma, and I'm also one of the MC of this event. And thank you for coming today.
Now, Reshma, I know some of you are already very familiar with the environment, with our university theatre, but Reshma will take you through some of our housekeeping rules.
Okay, so let's do the first thing first before we start this event. So the toilets are back of the stage. If you just take the left, that door, you will see the toilets at the end, back of the stage. And also the emergency exit are also at the back of the stage, but you can use these two doors, left and right, to go to the emergency exit. And also, I would kindly request all of you to put your mobile phone on silent mode so you can enjoy this beautiful event today. And also, I would like to ask you to join at the end of the show, our Taste of Many Colors, which will be after this fashion show. And it will be, and I would also like to thanks to the generosity of the NT community volunteers and businesses. We also have other interesting activities as well. There are photo booth in Food Expo, face painting for kids, and messy bubs as well. And also, as a woman and a member of Connected Women, I would like to add a few words to my opening. Joy of Many Colors is her celebration of life on the new shore she found herself in. Her re-emergence as the woman of many colors, the many shades of the passion, her wit, her spirit, her resilience, her love of life. Anytime you doubt yourself, remember you are a strong soul who shines after every storm. You can literally get through anything. You have demonstrated that time and time again. Keep going, keep shining, you got this. So I would like you to have a round of applause for all these beautiful women today. And over to Catherine again.
Thank you, Reshma. That was a very touchable speech. Now, I would also like to introduce some of our special guests who I've already seen you guys slowly arrived. Our first special guest, Dr. Mr. Charles Berkey, Deputy President of the Australian Red Cross. And I would like to welcome him onto the stage.
Thank you very much, Catherine, and welcome. Thank you very much for coming along. I'm Deputy President of Australian Red Cross, but more importantly, and a volunteer of Northern Territory Red Cross, having been born and bred here in Darwin. And I love the grassroots side of this organisation and what work it does, as you'll experience and see tonight. First, I just want to acknowledge the Larrakia people, their beautiful country that we currently situated. Dr. Richie Fijo is here somewhere. Richie, thank you very much for all the work that you do for Australian Red Cross and allowing us to welcome us onto this country and have so many diverse cultures in one spot is just extraordinary. So it's the appreciation from everyone involved with this cannot be underestimated in regards to what that means to them being part of the community. So thank you very much to yourself and Mary, if she's here, and also the whole Larrakia traditional owners. Thank you very much. Honourable Minister Nari Kit, Minister for Multicultural Affairs. I'm sure the Nari's here, but Nari, hello. Sorry, I'm not used to bright lights. I will make special mention, besides you being the Minister, as Jarwin as well. Wendy Prowse, who's our Director of ACT, is here as well. And we actually just drove, or lucky I was here, I just got back from Katherine half an hour ago. So Wendy and I had the privilege of seeing your beautiful country at Jarwin this morning at Nupmaluk Gorge, Katherine Gorge. So just amazing. So thank you very much for having us on your country down there, and it was a real privilege, so thank you. I shouldn't say Honourable Minister, Mr Luke Gosling, OAM Member of Parliament, Member for Solomon. Congratulations, and thank you for Luke if he's in attendance as well. Just want to make a special mention, because when we were down in Katherine, we also went and saw Kalano Flexible Care, which is a very special program that Red Cross participates in with the Kalano Aboriginal Association. So I just wanted to make special mention and welcome to Lorraine, who's here for the event. So it's a real privilege to have Lorraine from Kalano here today as well. So welcome, Lorraine. And also Sabia and the team, Connected Women and what it does for the community, bringing them together, empowering them, teaching them really good quality life skills, which most of them already have, but just obviously how to connect in this community when they arrive, and also get that support mechanism with their friends, and also their teams and the events that they participate in, such as the cooking, the dressmaking. Events like this is just enormous. It's special to the community. It's significant to what it does, and the contribution that they make to the broader Northern Territory cannot be underestimated. The majority of this project is managed by volunteer facilitators and volunteers. A lot of it couldn't happen without the volunteers, so thank you very much. It is a fundamental principle of Australian Red Cross and internationally, so appreciate the work that the volunteers put into this. The growth of the migration support program in the Northern Territory has been quite extraordinary, and the work that it does with the Connected Women, not just here in Darwin, but also Katherine and other regions that it's now engaging with throughout Australia. It is an exceptionally good program that was started here with Sabia and the team to show how communities and cultures can work together. And also the support from the local government. So again, Minister, thank you very much for the support that you provide. It is significant. It does have a tangible impact, and we're very appreciative, and on behalf of Australian Red Cross, but more importantly, all these women that you're going to see today, thank you very much on behalf of them and the family for all the support that you give us. And welcome to everyone, and thank you for attendance.
Thank you, Charles. You just mentioned all I have to say next. Now, echoing from Charles, we would like to welcome Honourable Minister Ngarriejan Kit, Minister of Multicultural Affairs and Northern Territory Government, to come on forward and give us a few words.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm going to try and keep this as short and sweet as possible. I'm not sick. I do sound it. I'm a chronic asthmatic, so with the change of season, I get quite ill. My asthma plays up and I start losing my voice. This is one of the main reasons why I will never move from Darwin down south. Ladies and gentlemen, I recently became the Minister for Multicultural Affairs. It's been a bit of a whirlwind. It's an absolute honour to be here with you all, celebrating such amazing achievements of some really, really exemplary women, and I'm really looking forward to today's event. I'd like to start by acknowledging, as Charles did, that we gather on the beautiful land of the Larrakia people. I'm very lucky to live here. This is a slice of paradise, and every single day I make sure that I acknowledge our traditional custodians for the wonderful work that they do to maintain this beautiful, beautiful place. And I really want to thank Janine and the rest of the Larrakia people and pay my deepest respects to Larrakia elders past, present and emerging. The Northern Territory Government, as Charles mentioned, through the Office of Multicultural Affairs, continues to support the Australian Red Cross Connected Women in Darwin Region project since 2019. In 2021 to 2022, the Australian Red Cross received funding of $50,000 towards a Connected Women project. This was part of the Multicultural grants program. The Connected Women project brings together migrant women in Darwin and Palmerston to alleviate symptoms of social isolation and support the growth of community connection. Social inclusion through networking, capacity building and leadership development, information, safety and advocacy, and engagement are the objectives of the project. Some of the project achievements from 2020 to 2021 were increased cross-cultural awareness and appreciation of differences among the wider NT community via culture sharing, just like today. Increased support from the wider Australian community in the form of volunteering and facilitating Connected Women activities. And we heard Charles stipulate the importance of this program running a lot through the efforts of our wonderful volunteers. And it also shows that isolated migrant women utilise the Connected Women platform as a safe space for them to connect with others. Again, such an important outcome to be achieved. I really want to take the time to congratulate the Northern Territory Australian Red Cross for organising this fantastic event. And without further ado, I'm going to hand over to the next person so we can get on with the fashion show. Have a great day, everyone.
Thank you, and thank you so much for your support, Minister Nari Akit. Now, we would also like to invite Mr. Luke Gosling, MP Orme, Parliament of Australia, to come forward and give us a speech. All right, that's completely my mistake. Thank you, Luke, for saving me life. Now, before we have Mr. Luke, let's give him a time to take a breath. We will do a Welcome to the Country from Luckier Nation by Janine McLennan. Thank you, Janine.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Janine McLennan, and I too was a very chronic asthmatic, so that was me coughing, sorry, and I'm now getting a sore voice. But anyway, I myself as a Larrakia woman would like to acknowledge my fellow Larrakia elders and families, past, present and future. And myself as a Larrakia person would also like to acknowledge fellow Indigenous nations from across the road to across the lands and seas, and pay my respect to your elders and families of your lands and waters. And on this special day and this special gathering, I too would like to acknowledge the many nations that gather here today right across the world, and acknowledge your culture, your land and your people, past, present and future. Okay, thank you. So I've been invited here this afternoon to represent the Larrakia people and welcome you to this special gathering, the Joy of Many Colours Fashion and Cultural Show, followed by a food expo. On behalf of the Larrakia families, Bachi, Bachi, Bachi. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome special guests, welcome dignitaries, welcome elders of many nations, welcome families, welcome Australians. Welcome to the lands of the Larrakia people, the saltwater people country. Traditionally, for traditional welcome to country, and being the saltwater people, would invite you down to the beach for a traditional welcome to country by asking you to put your hands and feet in the salt water and wiping your sweat back in the salt water so that our ancestors know that you're in country. So if you haven't done so already, please venture down to one of our beautiful beaches, put your hands and feet in the salt water and wipe your sweat back in the salt water so that our ancestors know that you're in country. So again, thank you for acknowledging the Larrakia people. May you all enjoy this beautiful show of many colours and the beautiful nationalities that come today to make this beautiful show. Myself, I stand in front of you, of yes, a Larrakia woman, but I stand in front of you as a Chinese, Scottish, I've got to think now. I'm an Irish and Gurindji descendant there. I got it all out. So myself, of many nations and many nationalities, and the joy of sharing that. I'd like to leave with you a poem from a Larrakia elder, the late Reverend Wally Fijo. As yes, we are a city, and many people live and visit in Darwin, and we all have stories from our Larrakia country. You've come by way of the Larrakia land, hear voices of Larrakia ancestors. When you leave, the Larrakia message will stay with you, the late Reverend Wally Fijay. Thank you, and may your journey on our country be safe.
I beg your forgiveness. Thank you, Miss Janine McLennan. Now, let's welcome Mr. Luke Gosling, MP Orme, Parliament of Australia, to come onto the stage.
Thank you so much, and thank you, Janine, for that wonderful welcome to this beautiful Larrakia land. How nice was this morning? It was cold, it was freezing. My son here, Francis, he come in and shared his blanket with me this morning because I couldn't get out of bed because I was too cold. And I'd just like to say how honoured that we all are to be living on this beautiful land, the Larrakia land. And was waiting for Janine, I was able to get my many colours on. It's a bit big for me, but it's a wonderful batik that was given to me during a recent trip to Indonesia with the Prime Minister. It was a very successful trip and very indicative of the way that the new federal government will be interacting, respecting and building stronger ties with those in our region and those further beyond. You would have all seen in the last week or so the Magurupan family is going back home to Biloela, which is a fantastic thing, and I know that a lot of people, give that a clap, I reckon. And we're not clapping politicians for finally making that decision, although I'm proud to be part of the new federal government that has made that decision. But really, I think we're acknowledging all of the advocates out there and many in the audience today who have worked so hard to bring dignity to those and respect to those that have, by way of their journey in life, found themselves on the fringes and subject to a regime, I guess, in Australia that has been very difficult for people who have sought sanctuary. And I'm very happy, obviously, not to be in government for the purpose of being in government, because that's not the purpose of government, is to make our country a better nation. Look forward to the future in that regard, and just want to thank the Red Cross and all the advocates out there for the work that you've done. I met some of you down at the fence when we were advocating to see the release of the mostly Iranian, some Sri Lankan detainees there behind the hospital that were there for way too long. And I think that's something, whilst perhaps there's a lot of things that our immigration policy in the future it needs to change. I think one of the things we can certainly all look forward to is a greater level of humanitarian love and action from the federal government. But it is a partnership with NT and state governments and partnerships with civil society. And again, I just want to thank the Red Cross for their important work, not just putting on today's event, but the continual work. The critical roles that Red Cross play in supporting our community are seen, appreciated, and I'm sure that's why you're all here, to be part of an exciting event, a multicultural event that acknowledges Red Cross and its work, but acknowledges, more importantly, the people that Red Cross are helping, because they are going to make our home here in Darwin, and they already do make our home here in Darwin richer and more special, but they'll continue to do that into the future. We see overseas with the war in Ukraine, people displaced, but of course it's nothing new. Unfortunately, such as the nature of man and the nature of nation states, seeking to gain greater land power, we're always going to have tensions. And what's important is there's organisations like Red Cross that are looking after people who become casualties of that strategic competition, and in places like Ukraine, that war. I have worked in a number of conflict and post-conflict zones. So it's not to say that I'm an expert on the work that Red Cross and other organisations in the United Nations and other large not-for-profits do, but I have seen them, and I have been part of not-for-profits who have been saving lives and extending assistance to those in great difficulty. I'm proud of that work, and it informs the way that I approach these issues with my colleagues in the new federal government. So I look forward to your continued advice on these issues, and really thank the organisers of this event for putting it on. It's a wonderful opportunity on this beautiful day for us all to come together and experience different cultures, different foods, and different languages. And after all, that is what makes our humanity. And thank you, Red Cross, for your acts of humanity, your ongoing acts for humanity that make the world a better place. Thank you very much for the invitation, and enjoy the afternoon.
Thank you. Now, we would like to also invite, last but not least, the heart of the Migration Support Program of Australian Red Cross, Ms. Sabiha Nihad, to welcome onto the stage.
Thank you. Hi, everyone. I'm just going to take exactly 5 minutes maximum. So I would like to say thank you to all of you. And first of all, I would like to acknowledge that where I'm standing here today. And I see Rishi as well as Jenny here. I would like to pay my respect to Larrakia Nation people. They are past, present, and also emerging. All right. I'm a bit nervous, to be honest, because I'm trying to figure it out what I'm going to tell you now. I will start with this banner. If you can see this banner just down there, you can see many different colors and many different hands. That's created by Connected Women Group. They wanted to tell how special they are, how significant they are, and how confident they are. So I will start with that. That is the program we call here about Connected Women. Connected Women is a platform we created almost 3 years back to bring a safe space for our ladies coming from multicultural communities to this country to call it a home. Today, after 3.5 years, I'm so proud to say that we have 400 members within Connected Women Group who put this event together for you to enjoy here. So, first of all, I would like to say a big thank you to them, and also ask Michael to play a video which can show a couple of past activities we have done. Thank you, everyone, and thank you, Michael. So next, I would like to acknowledge the team behind this massive task. And as we all know, even though Australian Red Cross, we have a big name and big organization, but are still local level, these programs are run by community and volunteers. So we don't have huge funding. That's why I would like to say thank you to OMA, Office of Multicultural Affairs, for funding this program for last 3 years, as well as this year. Thank you. But that funding is only a portion of the program, so this community comes together to help us to bring this together. But having said that, there are a couple of people who's just running behind day and night to get this sorted. So even people says, okay, Sabiha, MSP lead, no, it is not me, it is the whole team behind me. I would like to invite them to the stage now. I'm going to invite Sarani, Harshi, Ushani, and Nihad. Please come on the stage. All right, in front of everybody, I would like to say thank you so much. And then, I'm going to call Vicky and Bill to the stage to give me a hand. And Vicky is our Australian program director, just came down from Melbourne to just help us with the event, and Bill is our Red Cross director, so I would like to ask them to join with us to appreciate these 4 amazing people who's putting their paid hours as well as volunteer hours, literally 7 days, day and night, to get this event as well as all these activities a success. Bill, would you like to? Yeah. Vicky, would you like to award that a small token of appreciations to them? That is Ushani. Thank you. Yeah, that is Ushani for you. Yeah, that is for Harshi. Harshi, that is for you. Yeah. Magic pocket. Yeah, Bill, you are having actually a magic pocket. You can just pull a gift out. Right. Thank you, Bill. Thank you, Vicky. And thank you, Nihad, Harshi, Sarani, for your amazing work. And also, big thank to the volunteers just out there. Without you, we cannot do anything. Thank you. Right. My 5 minutes up. Now we are ready for the show.
Wow. Thank you so much for your kindness and for your passion and for making this event possible. Now, I would also like to say thank you to our sponsors, our platinum sponsor, Territory Care and Support Services, our gold sponsor, MGM Healthcare, JMJ Disability Services, and silver sponsor, Darwin Cryptocurrency Coaching, TrueLink Community Services, and Top Rate Transfer. Also, I'd like to say thank you to our in-kind sponsors for your in-kind support. Without all of you, our event wouldn't be this successful, and we wouldn't have this beautiful afternoon to spend together and to showcase our Darwin fashion shows. Now, without further ado, our first, but also the most special cultural fashion section is about to begin. I would like to quote from John Hume, 1998 Nobel Peace Prize winner. Difference is of the essence of humanity. Difference is an accident of birth, and it should therefore never be the source of hatred or conflict. The answer to difference is to respect it. Therein lies a most fundamental principle of peace, respect for diversity. Now, today we're going to demonstrate our strength as a multicultural community. Let's invite our wonderful connected women models to come forward and to introduce themselves and their culture. Would you like to say something, introduce what you're wearing today?
Hi everyone, my name is Ladawan Kominaski. My costume come from Buriram, Thailand.
Thank you. Tell us about what you're wearing.
I'm Jinu Matthew and he's Madan Krishna. We both from India and we were in Kerala traditional dress. Thank you.
Thank you. Tell us who you are.
My name is Natalia and I'm wearing a traditional Ukrainian clothes called Vysovanka.
My name is Elena. I am from Ukraine. I'm wearing Ukraine Vysvanka.
Thank you. Very handsome. Please tell us.
Thank you. Hi, my name's Daniel. I'm from Singapore, and tonight I'm wearing Indian casual.
Thank you. Wow. Take us away.
Dumelang, my name is Cowboy and I'm from Botswana.
Thank you. Would you like to say something?
Hi, my name is Eileen. This is Ataya from Nigeria.
Wow. Well, I recognize that one.
Thank you. 안녕하세요. I'm from South Korea with beautiful dress. My name is Jessica. Thank you so much. 사랑해요.
I just learned some languages about. 사랑해요 means I love you.
Hi, good afternoon. It's me Pratibha Depkota from Nepal representing a Thar community, Jai Nepal.
Thank you.
Hi, this is Nisha. I'm from Nepal as well. I'm from different community, Magar, and I'm from the hilly region of Nepal. Thank you.
Thank you.
Namaste everyone. I'm Kalpana from Nepal and I'm representing the Himalayas. Thank you.
Wow, that's so beautiful.
Hello everyone. I'm Angie. I'm wearing dress from Rote, Indonesia. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good afternoon. My name is Rosie. I'm from Indonesia, wearing Sulawesi.
Are we sisters?
Hi, my name is Widya. My name is Mona. We are from Indonesia.
And
we are wearing traditional clothes from Kalimantan. Thank you.
Thank you. Hello. Tell us, what's your name?
Letitia.
Letitia. And what are you wearing today?
I'm wearing the dress from the Philippines.
Wow. So beautiful. And who made this?
Well, I don't know.
Okay. We'll find out for you. You're so beautiful today. Thank you.
Mabuhay. My name is Lee Plowman. I'm wearing a mestiza from the Philippines. Thank you.
Thank you.
Minglawa. I am Annie. I'm wearing the Burmese tradition lady dress. Thank you.
Thank you. Wow.
Hello, everyone. I'm Fahana. I'm from Bangladesh, and I always love to represent my country. So this is one of my traditional attires. I hope you enjoy this beautiful afternoon. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Hello.
Hi.
What's your name?
Olivia.
Olivia. And tell us what you're wearing.
Timorese traditional dress.
Wow. And do you know who made that?
Nope.
We have some very honest princess. Thank you so much.
Hi, I'm Octavia. I'm from Indonesia. I'm wearing Balinese traditional dress. Thank you.
Thank you. We'll drop the phone.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Christina. I am wearing a traditional terno and this beautiful mask. I come from the home of the Mascara Festival and City of Smiles, Bacolod, Philippines.
Wow, thank you.
Hey everyone, my name is Helmi. I'm from Indonesia. I'm wearing traditional dress from Java. Terima kasih.
Thank you so much.
Hello everyone. I'm Lasika Porn. I'm come from Thailand.
I'm wearing Thai traditional dress. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi everyone, I'm Asma. I'm from Bangladesh, and this is my traditional cloth, which is called sari. Thank you.
Thank you, Asma.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Vera Kratchman. I wear dress today from Austria, Vienna. Good Abend. Danke schön.
Thank you. It's beautiful. Wow.
Good afternoon. My name is Bernadette Lapata, and today I'm gonna wear Maroni dance dress for men and women from Eastern and Western Nepal. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi everyone, สวัสดีค่ะ My name is น้ำหวาน from Thailand. Today I'm wearing my Thai traditional costume. Thank you. ขอบคุณค่ะ
Sawadika. What a little, just melting my heart. Hello.
My name is Kalia. I'm wearing Burundi.
And did you come by yourself?
Yeah.
Where's your mom and dad?
There.
Oh, thank you so much. You look lovely. Wow.
Amahoro. My name is Julianne, and I'm from Burundi and wearing Burundian cultural wear, and it's called Invutano.
Thank you.
Halo, selamat siang. My name is Rina. I'm from Bandung, but I wear tonight from NTT, Tenun. Thank you. Terima kasih.
Thank you.
Hello, my name is Shanice. I'm from Burundi, and I'm wearing a uvutano.
Thanks. Wow. My eyes. I'm enjoying this.
I born from Sri Lanka. It means I wish you long life. My name is Himali, and this is our traditional dress called Kentian. Thank you.
Ayubowan. Oh, wow. I will be on your side.
Mabuhay. My name is Jonik Playford, and I'm wearing an outfit from Northern Luzon in the Philippines. Good afternoon, everyone.
Thank you.
Good afternoon. My name is Malumi Ponce Espinosa. I'm wearing Maria Clara from Region Visayas, Philippines. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, Mabuhay. My name is Giselle Galbraith. I'm from Cebu City in the Philippines.
Hi everyone, my name is Harry. I came from China and I'm wearing the Royal Guard costume from Ming Dynasty. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello everyone, we are from Taiwan.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Devin, I'm from Congo.
Hi everyone, my name is Fifi, I am from Congo. Thank you.
My name is Nyoman. I'm from Bali. I'm wearing a Balinese outfit. Thank you. Om Santi Santi Santi.
It's called Less is More.
Hello everyone, my name is Harry and I'm wearing a Balinese casual outfit. Thank you.
What's your name?
Chavani.
Are you sure? And which country you representing today? We need some help. What the dress you wearing?
This is Pavade Sate, and we are representing South Indian attire.
Thank you. You look so pretty. What do you think your dress is? Do you think it's pretty? Yes? Great, thank you. And do a little dance. Ooh. Wow.
My name is Shobi. I'm from Malaysia, and I'm representing South Indian attire today. Thank you.
Thank you.
I am Maggie from India. I am wearing my traditional dress sari. Thank you.
Shukriya. I learned that. So in the thank you in Hindi.
Hi, my name is Elizabeth Misop, and I'm wearing my traditional attire from Manus Island in Papua New Guinea.
Wow, thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Cecilia Missel and I'm wearing a traditional costume from the central province of Papua New Guinea. Thank you.
Wow, thank you. And then I guess that's a dance move.
Hi, my name is Viet, and I'm representing Vietnamese cultural custom today.
My name is Kelly.
So is this, your hand, is this a pause or it's a pause?
It's a pose, but I'm a very mixed guy, so I do in a modern way. So
I learned something new. Thank you.
Kam is back again. I'm wearing Lingali from India. Lingali from India.
I'm doing Indian Bollywood.
Thank you. I feel like I'm watching a Bollywood movie.
G'day. Territory Ringer, Northern Territory, Australia. Probably a city cowboy for some of those that know me. But I am wearing a proper ringer's hat. Our director, Bill, was a ringer at one stage and saddle bronc rider, so thank you, Bill. So Northern Territory, Australia.
Thank you for showcasing our territory fashion. Now, that's all of our cultural fashion show section. I would like to have my co-host Reshma to take us what's next.
Thank you, Catherine. Before we move on to the next level, next performance, we are just going to clear this stage, and I have somebody to remove this podium, so it won't take long, hopefully.
Camouflage with Steve. Tears of a clan, camouflage with ease. Booties biting hard like they started the teeth and claim profit like these empty never part of the seas. I find it hard to believe that they so naive. Yeah, gullible, that's just so not me. I'm Cardi, no Cardi, make hits like Ali Amali. Mess up the party, no sorry. Truth be told, I come through and slaughter them and follow do and serve rappers. Who the fuck is ordering? Fireproof in this booth, I'm recording and I'm from a different planet. I just forgot what a portal is.
Okay, here we're back. So after the cultural fashion show, we are now moving ahead with our very first performance, and it's a Apsara dance. So in Khmer belief, Apsara is the goddess of love and dance. During the Angkorean era, Apsara dance used to be performed at palace for special royal events. Evidence of this elegant art form can be easily found in the walls of ancient temples across this country. So I'll request you to put your hands together to welcome the Apsara dance. Please welcome Kuan for that. Thank you. Wow. Wow, that was a lovely piece of dance all the way from Thailand. Now, how about we all take you to the southern part of India? Are you ready to go? Yeah, you can stay here, imagine India. So we are taking you to the southern part of India. So the next performance is by Jinu, and she is performing a Kathak dance, and that's one of my favorite dance. And it's a classical dance mixed with Hollywood medley with a touch of Indo-Western. So please give a round of applause for Jinu to give this performance. Thank you.
తనతో పమగరస తనతో సనిపా
కిడ్డ తతక జును తక దిమితాం కిడ్డ తతక జును తిరగడదాం కిడ్డ తతక జును జందరి కిడ్డ తక కిడ్డ తతక జును తిరగడదాం
నిన్ను చూస్తూ ఉంటే కన్నులు రెండు తిప్పేస్తావే నీ చూపులపైనే రెప్పలు వేసి కప్పేస్తావే కనిపించని దేవుణ్ణే కన్నార్పక చూస్తావే కన్నుల ఎదుటే నేనుంటే కాదంటున్నావే చూపే బంగారం ఆయనే మాటే మాణిక్యమాయనే చూపే బంగారం ఆయనే నువ్వే నవరత్నమాయనే
Come on now, follow my lead. Come on now, follow my lead.
I'm in love with your body. I'm in love with your body. I'm in love with your body. Every day discovering something brand new. I'm in love with the shape of you.
Sorry, I'm still juggling with this technical thing. So I really loved it. That's truly amazing. And thank you, Jinu, for this performance. And I hope you also enjoyed it. Did you? Yes. That's the spirit. Okay. So after this performance, are you ready for another performance? Yes? Okay. But we will take you to another section of modeling. That will be the casual wear. So please put your hands together with me to give a big round of applause for these women who are wearing these casual attires. Thank you. Please welcome them.
Wow. Wow. I always don't know what to wear. I always struggle at my wardrobe, looking at my full wardrobe of clothes. I don't know what to wear. Well, thank you for my friend over there. Now, our next performance, Filipino Supali dance by Jonah, Mia, and Lee. So Supali is a dance, a rigorous ritual or a vow directed to the Holy Cross for all the blessings that the people believe that the cross has a power to fight the evil spirits. Now, please enjoy how they fight the evil spirits. Such a happy dance. Our next performance, Columbia Dance by Macondo Group. Colombia is characterized by its diversity identified through the regions of the country, expressed in the music, dance, food, clothing, colors, and slang, etc., which defines Colombia as a cultural mosaic. Today we're performing at Colombia La Cadela Viva. I hope I did that right. The Colombia originated in the Caribbean coast, has an African and indigenous influence, which it is danced in groups where the women with their wide skirts and hips movement invites the men to follow them with a delicate and playful flirtation. Enjoy.
Bueno, Marco, bien bonito eso. Entra la tambora. No, señor. Ese sí es. Palma. Juego, juego, juego. La candela viva. Que allá viene la candela. La candela viva. Que allá viene por el higuerón. La candela viva. Que allá viene la candela. La candela viva. Que
Wow, to our Colombia Macondo. Now, our next catwalk is for our friends who has a 9-to-5 job, work in the office, don't know what to wear to work. Please watch carefully to our next business wear catwalk.
Need a place to hide away. It's who I am. I need to find my faith again to understand. Makes me feel emotional. These winds that blow. This kaleidoscope of memories. It melts my soul. Leads me down the winding road. Helps me find my way back
Hope you get some ideas for what you're gonna wear on not Monday. Monday's public holiday. On Tuesday. Okay, our next performance is a dance, Manjushri dance by Anushna Mahajan. Before she arrives, Manjushri dance, also known as Charya Narita. I hope my friends down there, if I did it wrong, please correct me. Is one of the traditional ritual dances. Manjushri is the oldest of the. Wow, this is a really, really hard word for me. I'm gonna try. Bodhisvas, and his workshop confers on the devotee wisdom. Now, let's welcome her to show you what she's gonna offer.
Thank you, Anushka, for that wonderful dance. So moving ahead, I would like here now to welcome Shyam Bali from Tikas on the stage. Can we please have Shyam Bali?
Thank you. If I look a bit nervous, because I am, because falling after the act of these glamorous models and singing and dancing makes you appreciate them more when you look at me, I guess. So, thank you, Sevilla and Bildo and Red Cross, and last but not the least, all these connected women for allowing me to be part of this wonderful show. A big applause for Red Cross and the connected women, please. My name is Shyam. I must emphasize Bali, because I'll tell you a bit of story when we come to it. Thank you for sharing my experience and journey into Darwin, Australia, and thanks for listening to me. I got here by default, and I always say, happy wife, happy life. And you all must have heard of Postal Bride, or bride through the network. I'm bridegroom through the Postal Bride or network. I married Kumi, my wife, in Delhi in 1981. And the funny part was, she came to Australia and I wasn't allowed to come here because I had no visa. That's the story most of us probably can relate to. To cut the long story short, I was asked to go for an interview. And I was asked, okay, what are you going to do in Australia? And I thought, I'm going to start a restaurant. And the migration officer looked at me and laughed. He said, how long do you think you're going to last there? I said, well, the plan is to last a lifetime, you know. Anyway, my wife started ringing me, and the telephone bills were coming a bit more than I could afford, and I couldn't come to Australia because I had no visa. I think it took me about a year or so to get the visa to come here. And being migrant, I don't know whether we can relate to that or not, because I felt that I was coming via India, and my grandmother said, you're going to fly over us and not stop here? And my mother and father said the same thing. I had my ticket booked straight to come to Darwin, but somehow they convinced me to stop in Delhi on the way, which was sounding like a very good decision at the time. But as it turned out, it wasn't the best move to make. So what happens is when you're going to different countries, you need your passport, which is valid for 6 months. And mine was valid to 6 months, had I come straight to Darwin. But listening to my mother, as you do, and grandmother, so I stopped in Delhi for a week. And in the meantime, as I found out a bit later, it wasn't the best move to do, because I thought, since I'm stopping in Delhi, India, I'll talk to my brother and organize some utensils and clay oven, which we call tandoor. It was quite cheap in India, so I thought probably best to do that while I'm here. And I gave the address and all that to my brother. I said, can you just ship it to Darwin for me? When I come to the airport in Singapore, those days we used to have Garuda Airlines. And I was traveling Garuda because that was the cheapest airline. And the guy told me in Singapore, if you go to Jakarta, you're going to be sent back to where you come from. I said, what do you mean? He said, your passport is not valid for 6 months. It's a week short of 6 months. That was a week I spent in Delhi, India. So I said, okay, that's handy. So what do I do here? He said, if you go to Jakarta, they'll put you back on the plane to Singapore, Delhi, and back to London, where you're coming from, because you need valid passport for 6 months. I almost cried. I said, what the hell? But he said, if you go to Bali, there's no flight from Bali back to Singapore. There's flight there from Bali to Darwin before coming to Singapore. So go to Bali. I said, okay. So here I go. I got into Bali, and as I mentioned earlier, my name is Bali. So they were all happy to see me. Oh, Mr. Bali coming to Bali. So well. Anyway, as it turns out, he said, we can't let you out of the airport. Ah, okay. I said, well, so much for reception. Bali, going to Bali, you won't let me out. So I said, all right, I'll sit within the airport. I didn't worry them at that time, because about 7 o'clock in the night. But comes midnight, then the cleaners come in and says, sir, you can't stay here. I said, okay, well, that guy at the counter says I can't get out. And you say I can't stay here. So how do we work that one out? They said, oh, well, we are doing Garuda Airlines, because how can they let you come and you don't have a valid passport? Okay. Anyway, Garuda's manager comes in and he says, we'll cost you $5 and I'll book you in Bali Beach Hotel. I said, okay, here we go. Another Bali to Bali. And I said, when is my flight? He says, 4 in the morning. I said, look, I don't really want to stay 3 days in Bali, because I had enough of Bali and Bali Airport. I don't want to go to Bali Beach Hotel. I don't know what's going to happen there. He said, no, you can stay here 2 days. Nothing will happen. Go on the next flight to Darwin. I said, no, mate, thank you. I don't really want to stay in Bali anymore. Get me out of here. Anyway, so next day he said, okay, well, you leave 4 in the morning then. You got 4 hours. I said, yeah, 4 hours better than me, than 4 days in Bali. That was my first-hand experience in Bali, which I think I remember for a long, long time. I didn't go to Bali back for 30 years since. Anyway, I got to Darwin, and a couple of people and my wife picked me up from the airport. And they said, do you want to go to the city? I said, yeah, okay. So they took me to RSL those days. And tallest building in 1980 was top of the Telford. That was the tallest building in Darwin. And we had 2 traffic lights, one on Daly Street Bridge and one in Barrymore Lights. They are the only 2 lights we had in those days. Anyway, coming from London, England, I wasn't very happy with Darwin. I said, nah, not going to stay here. So I told my wife that. So like I mentioned earlier, happy wife, happy life. She wasn't very happy. She said, well, we go to Katherine. I said, okay, Katherine it is. So we went to Katherine, and she said, oh, well, I'll drive. I said, why is that? She said, oh, no, you had a couple of beers last night, so maybe I should drive, you know. I said, all right. While driving, there weren't very many cars on the road. There was one caravan going ahead. And I'm saying, darling, don't rush, don't try to overtake. We don't have any appointment in Mataranka. I just go easy, you know, I mean, we are on holidays. No, she has to overtake her. Okay. She overtakes the caravan, goes on the left embankment, right. We had a single car roll over. And, well, obviously car wasn't insured because we only got it a couple of days before we went. And she was, you know, car's upside down, and I had to get out somehow and get her out. We managed that, and there was petrol dripping sort of out of the car. And she was bleeding everywhere, you know, and all that. And her father had a couple of people he knew, so they took us to Catherine Hospital. And they said, oh, no, she's really bad. She's really bad. Put her in the helicopter. I said, oh, what about Shyam? I said, no, put him in the bus. I said, okay. Thanks, mate. Well done. So she gets to Darwin, of course, in the helicopter. And I stuck her along in the bus. And as it turns out, she only had a little bit of fracture in her wrist. And I had a broken collarbone, torn shoulder, dislocated neck. So much for leaving Darwin and going back. Like I said, if you don't keep your wife happy, she'll break your neck to make sure you stick around. So I was in plaster and all that, and I sort of, doctor said, no, you're not going nowhere, mate, you can't fly. I said, okay. And that's the when I learned Australian colloquial languages. Like I was walking in my arm in bandage and all that, and the guy yells out, neighbor one, how are you going? I looked at him, I said, mate, I'm broken arm, just walking. What do you mean, how am I going? And I couldn't figure out what he meant. Now I know what they mean when they say, how are you going? I learned a few more local phrases those days. They used to invite you, BYOP, bring your own plate. And I wasn't sure what they mean. But my wife knew a bit more Australian than I did. So I asked her, what do they want to bring a plate for? Empty plate or what? She said, no, they want you to bring your own food, mate. Take your own plate, take your dinner with you. Okay. Then I learned, BYOG, bring your own grog. BYOC, bring your own chair. The other thing, though I knew English all right, but I still didn't understood those days what they mean by all these things. BYOG, BYOP, BYOC. Anyway, we learned that, and coming back to my brother, who was going to send me all this gear for the restaurant, and the migration officer laughing at me that I'm going to start a restaurant. So I rang my brother up. I said, hey, what happened to all this gear I just asked you to assemble and send it? He said, I've sent it a week ago. Okay. I said, I gave you the address, didn't I? He said, yeah. So I said, where the ship was going? He said, well, I went next day when you asked me to go. And the shipping agent told me, there's no ship going to Darwin for 6 weeks, but there's a ship going to Perth. So he puts all the stuff on the ship to Perth. Okay, I said, well, here we go. So much for starting a restaurant. Because all my gear is in Perth, and the Perth people say it will cost you $5,000 to ship it to Darwin. I was so happy with my brother, because he thought distances in Australia are not all that far away. Darwin to Perth. I said, well, great. So I knew the restaurant I had in mind to plan is not going to happen, because I didn't have sort of cash left on me. So I started work in a restaurant which is called Moorish Cafe now. It was called Cafe Capri those days. So I knew since I don't have the utensils and the gear and all that, because I didn't have $5,000 spare hanging around in my back pocket to get it to ship it to Darwin. So I started work there as a waiter and a dishwasher. And I knew I still had ambition to start the restaurant in Darwin. And us migrants are very resilient. If you put your mind up to something, so you commit yourself to that. And I had the commitment to start, but I didn't have the cash to start a restaurant. So I spoke to a few people here, and somehow, I don't know, I had trusting voice or trusting face. I convinced them to put hand in the pocket and invest money in me. And we started first Indian restaurant in December 1982. And I can take the credit of introducing the first samosa in Darwin, because nobody knew what samosa was. Now I bet everybody knows what samosa is. And that's how we started there. And being migrant, you always, that's the things we miss out. Like your family's not there, your friends, when you got here or not here, and you feel a bit left out. So I don't know about the other migrants, but as a migrant, first thing I did was I I sponsored my brother because I didn't want him to work too hard in restaurant. But my brother was a good chef, so I thought, well, that'll be a good start. But before that, my parents come here to visit because they wanted to see how I'm going and what I'm doing here. So that was quite satisfying to have them here come and visit me. And then they decided they might want to migrate here. But at that time, I didn't have enough money to buy them tickets straight away kind of thing, and they obviously needed a visa and all that. So somehow or other, my brother got through, which was quite good, because he was quite good help for me in the restaurant. And that, I'm talking about a couple of days ago, like in 1984, 85. So he was quite helpful, and there are the things we migrants miss out as well, not being able to see a close family or immediate family. But then I realized, because I did have a degree in BA from India and master's in political science from India. So I was thinking, well, what the hell? I mean, are you going to wash dishes all your life, Sham Wali? What are you going to do? But then I went to the uni and they said, the qualifications you have here, they are not recognized here in Australia. I said, what does that mean? They said, if you want to do some studies, you'll have to start here all over again. I said, all right. So as committed as I was, I started doing BA in psychology here in 1990s. And then I did graduate diploma, I think, soon after that. And then I got a job in Bachelor College as teaching literacy and numeracy, which is basically just teaching them English and maths. And then I become a sort of teacher. My brother was running a restaurant, and I became a teacher and started working in Bachelor College for a couple of years. And that was quite good and rewarding experience to work in Bachelor College. And then I came across people working in caring agencies and all that. And in the meantime, I had invested some money with a couple of partners in a guest house. And so that was quite going smoothly, and Bachelor College was quite good. Then I met somebody from health department here, and they said, why don't you start your own healthcare business? Because you're quite sort of seem to be a reasonable person, and hopefully you'll be a good carer. And at that time I was doing a master's in adult education, so that came quite useful as well. And in 1999 I started tertiary care and support services in Darwin. And from having experience from Bachelor College and being in Darwin community that long, it was quite successful business, because we had really hard clients which nobody wanted, and they had done the basic run-of-the-mill things, all the other agencies, and they're saying he's too hard, he's too wild, and he's too violent, and they are the first clients I got. And being subservient in nature, having that sort of caring nature that I never thought any person is too hard to handle. And being a maths teacher, I knew that every problem has solution. And our first clients were really hard clients who were rejected by all the major service providers those days. So I'll tell all my migrant friends and relations that never have the attitude that this one can't be done. Like impossible world in itself says, I am possible. And coming from that thing, right now we are probably one of the leading healthcare services in Darwin, and we employ about we run services in Darwin, Alice Springs, and Cairns. And I think altogether we employ probably 350 to 400 staff. So don't underestimate yourself and your commitment, because after leaving wherever you're coming from and leaving your family and friends behind. You are obviously committed to do whatever you want, so sky is the limit. I won't bore you with the details, how we developed. That's all on website. If you want to know the details of TCAS, Sanitary Care and Support Services, just punch the website. They'll tell you the history of TCAS in the last 22 years. The sky is the limit. Go for it. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Shambali, for sharing the interesting part of your life journey and also giving us a positive message. And thank you so much again for joining us. Now, moving ahead without any further delay, we will go to the next section of the modeling, and that will be evening and party wear. Let's go for the party. That's wonderful. The party attire is over, but our food party will be on after this end of the fashion show. Are you ready for your food party? Don't miss it out, okay? There's 72 dishes. Can you imagine? In this place, you have 72 dishes from 26 countries. So don't miss this opportunity. Okay, so I would like to call upon now, actually invite Sri Lankan Canadian Dance by Multicultural Dance Company. The Sri Lankan dance performance have been choreographed by Chandrika Monasinghe, Multicultural Dance Academy, and taught in Darwin since 1989. The dance item, it is a traditional upcountry Canadian dance with traditional drumming. Please enjoy and welcome them. Thank you, beautiful ladies, for the beautiful performance and what a wonderful group coordination. And before moving ahead, I would also like you to remind for our raffle vouchers. Please do not forget to get the raffle tickets from our food expo, in which you can win different prizes. So don't miss out that opportunity as well. Thank you. So the next performance is from Indonesia. That's a Dayak dance from Kalimantan by Indonesian consulate staff. Please put your hands together to welcome them. Thank you.
Good show if there is no technical issue. So with having a bit technical issue, please bear with us, and we have a special made video for you guys. Ladies, come with me and let's enjoy the video for now. And that's our Connected Women group.
I think little help in the beginning might just help us to move mountains. Women are just kind of a driving force behind family, probably behind society.
Coming to Australia was a very big decision for me because you're practically moving continents. When I first arrived to Australia, my first feeling was I was very much overwhelmed because you don't know anyone basically here.
When I first came here, I have no friends there, so I was isolated.
I know I can speak English, but
My confidence that time is completely different now. That was one of the things that I struggled so much.
The key three barriers, the language barrier, and the not able to get into economical stability, and then the social isolations.
You are on your own, basically.
It reaches to a point where you question your own ability and you question your own talent and your decision. I thought that maybe volunteering will be a nice opportunity for me. So that's how I registered with the Australian Red Cross. A lady introduced me to get started with the Connected Women program.
After I engaged with Connected Women project, oh my God, I grew up. I think I'm really confident with how to mingle with people and how to organize projects and things.
It is all about bringing vulnerable migrant women to one place where they can feel safe and also valued. And then the next level, we do develop their capacities and then bring them to the society to showcase their talents.
They can get some useful skills like sewing, jewelry making and makeup. Even making a dress you want to put on yourself. I think it's just great because it might just make you feel better about yourself.
This is a good opportunity and this is a good chance to them to come outside from their homes and mingle with other people.
We run a workshop, a sewing workshop here in Darwin where women have the opportunity to design and make clothing of their choice. It gives them a chance to get out of the house, teaches them new skills and upskills, gets them connected to other women in their community and other people from different backgrounds but in similar circumstances.
Programs like this where people get to just come and make friends and have staff members that are always here every week as well just means that there's a sense of security, sense of belonging.
Connected Women is perfect for newbies to come to Australia and doesn't know where to go. This is perfect because you can relate to women.
People come here for different reasons. Some people have come from a very traumatised background and they're looking for a different level of support. Other women just lonely. Other people it's language, it's a language barrier.
I have a lot of different women from all walks of life, all different nationalities, all different backgrounds. In my class we're all just focusing on just looking good and applying makeup and just feeling good as well.
It's a place of opportunities. Friendships are created here. It's a totally good place to start with.
I just loved it, really. Not just liked it, I loved it.
We started with around 20 ladies and only 2 volunteers. Now we have 400 plus ladies and nearly 200 volunteers. Connected Women run by Connected Women itself, so that is owned by them. And that is their own program, so they love it and they are trying to develop it. We always give freedom for a community to tell us what they need and these ladies to let us know that what they need.
These programs help us in so many ways. They give us the new platform to learn new things. It's networking, it's confidence building. I have so many lovely ladies to fall back on. Whenever I have something, I can just give them a call.
That's an immersive program. That's my turning point in my life.
We can show the rest of the community how beautiful our women are, how smart they are, how talented they are, that they are actually capable to do whatever they want. They can achieve whatever they want. With maybe little help in the very beginning, we really can move mountains.
What an amazing program. They're making some real impact to a lot of our women's lives, making their life as colorful and beautiful. Now we will give it a try, the music again, and have our ladies on the stage to continue their dance. I am not leaving until this music plays. Thank you. All right, I have a question for all of you. Have any of you been to an op shop before? Do you like it? Great. Now, our next catwalk is from an op shop catwalk. And I would like to thank Gateway and Malak Op Shop for their contribution. Op shops are great. I like to call them a fashion recycling. You can shop the garment available in the store with love and care and also explore some of the ways that you can save money. And all they have to do is modify the outfits and make them environmental friendly. About op shops, we also donate fashion, but mostly unworn items from designers, companies such as Zara, Country Road, COS, Tommy Hilfiger, and just to name a few. We are also the new boutique range of stores that are currently being set up by Red Cross, and these stores generate money to support the organization while it's reducing items that would predominantly go to landfill. Eventually spending the same dollar twice to help those in need and help our environment. Now, please have our models on the stage enjoy the op shop catwalk. was fun. I did a little dance. Now, next dance. I'm sure all of you have saw their dance, watched the dance, and know them. Celtica Group. Their dance company have been wowing the NT Crowns with the Irish dance for nearly 2 decades, and they hold classes in both Humpty Doo and Berrima from ages 2 years old upwards, including adults. And welcome to reach out to them and ask about their dance journey. Today's performance is a selection of their most requested favorites dance moves. Now please welcome Celtica Dance Group.
This is the Celtica Performance Dance Company.
I've got the right shoe, but I'm not too sure the quality of my shoe is good enough to do the dance. Now, that's Celtica Group, and if you want to learn Irish dance, you know where to reach out to them, Humpty Doo and Berrima. Now, I would like to invite a friend, Harula, to come forward to give us a story about Connected Women Group. If only I can find her. Yes, please. Whew. Take us away.
Thank you. Hello, my name is Harula Tan. I'm from Greece. I came a few years ago making a dream come true to stay in this beautiful and peaceful country, Australia. It cost me it was a high cost because my ex-partner abuses me for 2 years and make me a depressing and fearful person. I've been recommended from legal services to come to Red Cross. Then I meet the Connected Women and I became a volunteer and a member. And my journey to happiness started from that day. It's not only the activities and the friendly people, they hang me because my family is in Greece and I'm all by myself. And they make me feel like I'm not alone, but I have a huge family. It's the skills that I attended, and it helps me to be further in my life, be an intelligent and happier and stronger person. Today, I invite you to come and join us to the Connected Women as a member or a volunteer. From behalf of all women that we are going to the women's programs, Connected Women's programs, thank you, Red Cross. Also, I want to say thank you, Sabiha. Yes? Hello, Kendall. Thank you. Have a great time.
Thank you, Harula, for sharing with us the journey. All right. Wow. Our next one. Welcome Rachel Shanahan on the stage from Darwin Fractals. Tell us about the story.
Thank you. So in this next section, you'll see models who've all made their own outfits, and they've made them ready for Darwin Fractals. What's Darwin Fractals? It's a community event, a free event, and if any of you sew, men or women, sew and make your own clothes, please join us on the 25th of June at the Darwin Ski Club to show off the outfits that you've made, and let's all celebrate sewing and the marvellous things that people create. Thank you.
Thank you, Rachel. Take us away.
starting to bloom. And the bluebonn is starting to bite. Hey, Mom, I can just taste your fish soup and rice. I'm coming back home to you. Got like the pace of the city life. Soon I'll be dreaming in blue.
Lazy breeze blowing through your mind. Sky blue sea, catch your feet there and inside. Driving up the dusty red highway, I got this freedom flowing wind in my hair, soaking up the wild desert country. All my worries are gone, I don't care.
Hey, Mom, I can just taste your fish soup and rice. I'm coming back home to you. Collect the pace of the city life. Soon I'll be dreaming in blue. Soon I'll be dreaming in blue.
Yeah,
Soon I'll be dreaming in blue.
soon I'll be dreaming. Soon I'll be dreaming.
I feel like going back home right now while the mangoes are ripe. Frangipani is starting to bloom, and the bluebonn is starting to bite. Hey, Mom, I can just taste your fish soup and rice. I'm coming back home to you. Got like the pace of the city life. Soon I'll be dreaming in blue.
Lazy breeze blowing through your mind. Sky blue sea, catch your feet there and inside. Driving up the dusty red highway, I got this freedom flowing wind in my hair, soaking up the wild desert country. All my worries are gone, I don't care.
Hey, Mom, I can just taste your fish soup and rice. I'm coming back home to you. Collect the pace of the city life. Soon I'll be dreaming in blue. Soon I'll be dreaming in blue.
Yeah,
Soon I'll be dreaming in blue.
soon I'll be dreaming. Well done. You are the star.
I feel like going back home right now while the mangoes are ripe.
All right. That is capacity building Darwin Fractal's special fashion section. That is all for our today's fashion show. That is Journey of Many Colors. once again, thank you for all of you guys come here and enjoy the Saturday afternoon with us. Now we have Food Expo outside. If you're hungry, if you're not hungry, welcome to stay. But if you're hungry, enjoy the food outside. Have a lovely Saturday afternoon.
Hi. My butter, I've been battered ever since I was a kid. Black sheep of the family, grew up, houses how I live. Had to make some changes, so I did what I did. Out here making money, fuck waiting for Centrelink. Rent due, kids need food, give what they need. Come from nothing, so I gotta get it by any means. Remember the days when we had nothing to eat. So now I lose sleep before my kids lose a feet. Grandmama dead, swear that shit made me worse. Only woman gave a fuck, caught me stealing out of purse. Seeing that pain and I had me lost for words. Wish she was still here to give her back what she deserves. But gonna keep moving, keep improving the music. Make it back for the times when they said that I was useless. I blow up, still don't know where I'll be moving. That's the NSTG with the blueprint, I'm saying. Gra, shake it wicked. My butter cut the grass, cause life's hard on where I'm staying. Never did they think they could kick it off from the pavement. We hustle all day and all night for a payment. So when they doubt me, I'm still here like what you saying. So gotta get it out the mouth for my kids growing up. Cause I remember when I was there, no one wanted us. And now it's all eyes on me like I'm Park. Even now, still NS from the jump. True God, cause I really grew up in the trap. No glory, true story, I never look back. My actions speak louder, that's why my memories back my chat. I'm too black for the polys and too poly for the blacks. But fuck fitting in, I'm here working to break the cycle. You can tell who's frauds and who came from survival. Bible, this then you're liable. Idols turn rivals, take titles.
I do the same thing I told you that I never would. I told you I changed, even when I knew I never could. Know that I can't find nobody else as good as you. I need you to stay, need you to stay. I get drunk, wake up, I'm wasted still. I realize the time that I wasted here. I feel like you can't feel the way I feel. I'll be fucked up if you can't be right here. I'll be fucked up if you can't be right.